7:34 a.m. Tuesday, June 25. And I'm going to get this day started early because it's supposed to warm up today in the upper 90s. So I'm going to get some work done in the morning before it gets too hot. All right, let's get started. Well, today is Tuesday, June 25, and the forecast for today shows high in the upper 90s. This says 99 degrees Fahrenheit. So I better get some work done in the morning because I don't want to be out there in the afternoon. It's going to be a hot one. Alright, I got a few things I want to do today, or at least two things I want to do today, so let me get started on those. Well, it's only about 7:40 a.m. early, and it looks like it's about 78 degrees, so it's not hot yet, but it's supposed to be hot today, somewhere around 99 degrees according to the forecast. So I got some work to do, and I want to get it done in the morning before it gets hot. All right, let's go. Yeah, it's a nice day now. Yeah, right now it's okay. Comfortable, 78. It's not much hotter than my air conditioned house because I got it set at 75 inside the house. So, okay, cat. All right, cat's gonna jump. I gotta stop that. Just jumped in the car. It wants to jump on me, so I gotta get away from the car. Anyway, now I'm out in the sun. Let's move. That's better. Okay. Cat likes to jump on me all the time. Anyway, I got a couple things I want to do today, and I want to get them done in the morning while it's still cool. First thing I want to do is spray some Jimson weeds in the big pasture that I ran out of spray the last time I was doing that. Yeah, Jimson weeds, a lot of them grow, that's about anywhere. Only place it grows is where I feed hay, up there. So I want to spray those Jimson weeds before they get too big and tough. Yeah, and then I'm going to come back here after the dew's off, if there is any dew. I didn't walk through the grass yet. But I'm going to cut that grass down in there, around that pear tree, down in that low spot, because I need some more grass clippings for my garden to retain the moisture and prevent weeds from growing. And then I got something oh, that's the only two things I got to do. I was going to do something else. Nope. Just else. Spray Jimson weeds and cut grass. Oh yeah, I do have to cut grass somewhere else. Not down there. That's all pretty good. But what I need to spray is this area over here. That'll give me it's not too much grass in here, so I can cut this pretty good. Yeah, I need some grass clippings for the garden, so, and this should help give me a little bit extra. All right, I'm gonna get this day started, get out to the big pasture, get it for it while it's still cool. Well, it's about 8:10 a.m. and I'm filling up my sprayer with water, and then I'll add the herbicide to this tank. I'm going to take the other two full jugs too, just in case I want to spray something else while I'm out there. But main goal is to spray the Jimson weeds, kill them by the hay feeding area, and I'll be satisfied with that. Okay, let's get going. It's about 8:15 a.m. I'm guessing the temperature's around 80. Yeah, and well, it looks like the corn is not stressed yet. Oh look, I just noticed the neighbor's corn is starting to tassel. Yeah, but I don't see the stress that I see in the late afternoon from the heat. Yeah, everything looks the same color, green. So I got some relief at night. Yeah, yeah, it's tasseling. This is like the earliest corn I saw planted. I think it was back in April. Yeah, it was planted pretty early. It looks like it's doing pretty good. At least the early morning it's doing good. By this afternoon, when the heat hits, oh boy, it's going to dry up. All right, get back to what I was doing, and let's load up the spray and on the truck and head out there. Yeah, I'm using the truck today. I don't feel like getting the ATV out there. Truck will do. It's a small job. Spraying Jimson weeds. Yeah, sprayer's ready to go. I'm gonna take that full sprayer and those two there just to get. I don't really need those. That's probably all I need. Not even all that. But I'm gonna take it extra in case I decide to spray some thistle while I was out there. But I probably won't. I'll just wait and mow it down with the lawnmower sometime. Oh, I had a close call there. Just like when I had backed that light into the spear when the tractor was turned around. I couldn't see off my mirror because of the sun on this side, so I just took a guess. I figured I'll just go by off of that side, what I could see over there. But I came close to hitting. I don't think it would have broken a mirror though. It would have just hit the bumper. Yeah, it would have just hit the bumper. But anyway, it's okay, so no harm done. Well, I'm loaded up and ready to go. So let's head out there to the pasture and spray those Jimson weeds while it's still cooler. And when I come back from spraying those Jimson weeds out in the big pasture, I'm gonna start cutting the grass in the back for some more mulch for the garden, grass clippings. And this doesn't have too much in the front yard here. This doesn't have too much grass in it, grass seed here and over there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut this front yard too. But for one thing, it'll look better. Yeah, it'll look better. Yeah, and I can use the grass clippings. Yeah, it'll look better if it's cut anyway. Yeah, leaving strips of grass in the pasture, that's one thing, but here I said there's some fescue, but most of it's mostly grass, shorter grass, because I already cut this. No, I don't think I ever cut this. No, I didn't cut this all the way down. Yeah, it's just what's growing here. There's some fescue in there, but I can live with it. I just have to pull out more grass later on, like next year. But if I keep using grass clippings, well then that'll smother the grass that wants to grow. All right, I'm gonna get out to the big pasture and get those Jimson weeds so I can come back and work on this. Well, down there on the left is where I call my big pasture, and this is a pasture that also called pasture by the road. But I'm going across the creek, go to the top. I got a pasture by the road, close to the road, of course, and then I got a pasture across the creek and across the bridge. There's a bottom pasture, and then there's a top pasture, and I'm headed to the top pasture to spray Jimson weeds. Yeah, this is the pasture by the road, and across there is my road going up to the top. And it's also, okay, the bottom pasture is also over there too. bottom pasture on the right, and all the way to the back. And then this is my pasture road. It goes everywhere. It goes to the bottom pasture, it goes to the small pasture by the road, right here by this gate, and it goes to the top. So let me get up there. I also have that project I'm working on over there by that walnut tree on the outside of the fence by the gate. I'm trying to shore up the steep bank there where I drive my lawnmower around the walnut to make sure my lawnmower don't fall down into that ditch. And since I'm passing by here anyway, I went and dug some dirt out. That's the only soft dirt. I tried digging up there, but it's like a rock, hard as a rock. So I dug out one bucket of that dirt. And speaking of rocks, I found two big rocks laying in here. I think one was up there I dug out, and the other one was laying down here that I found before. And so I got a bucket of dirt and a couple big rocks to help shore I'm gonna put it next to that log I got laid there up by the walnut. And when I get to the top, I'm gonna get 2 buckets of rock to add to it. So let's get that done first. I worked on that a little bit yesterday. Them shirts were hanging down too low. They're still dripping. It's pretty wet. Hopefully that's better than it was. Guess the cows are going through it because they're not down here. They're not in the small pasture, or they're not in the pasture by the road. So they must be up on top somewhere. And what I saw yesterday, they always go across here or across there, the high spot, so they hardly touch anything. Yeah. So I'll just have to keep adjusting these hanging things to make sure they go under it. I'm gonna have to come up with some other plan too. Well, since the cattle could be up here somewhere, and they could come down without me seeing them while I'm spraying the gypsum weeds up there, I'm going to close this gate behind me just to make sure nobody gets out. I got 2 buckets of rock, and for my job down by the main gate. And one of these days I got some more logs down there. I need to bring them up here and dig them in, and then put some rock along there because it's starting to erode more and more. Yeah, that's why I piled the rock here, because I didn't want this area to erode. I gotta do something here. I gotta get them logs set up in here, and then put rock either under them or behind them, and up on top here. Yeah. I need to fix this before it gets worse. Well, I got the rock and dirt loaded, and for my project down by the gate, main gate, and and it's 9 a.m. already. I can feel the heat of the sun, but there's also a little breeze, which helps, and the breeze feels good. It's not too hot yet. Oh, I always know that I got shade over here. Yeah, I'm glad of that. It's hard to work anywhere without shade. I can't imagine how people do it out west when there's hardly any shade trees. They just have to suffer the heat, I guess. Okay, but I'm lucky I got trees to cool me off. Sometimes there's a cool breeze. Almost all the time there's a cool breeze coming out of these woods too. I call them woods. And look at that. There's the Highlanders. And I see another white one over there, a white one on the other side of that thing. So I'm going to take a look at the cattle first. But after that, I'm going to start working on these gypsum weeds here, here and a little bit there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's go take a look at the cattle first. I can tell by their bellies that they've been soaking in the water in that pond back there. I guess they got chased out by the other cattle. Well, I found them here. Most of them are cooling off in the shade. There's a couple of them, a couple cows down there in the water on the end of the pond out back there. The big bull's over there in the shade. I'll go take a look at him. I don't want to disturb him, so I'll try to keep my distance. All right, I don't think I hardly ever see her in the pond, in the water. Hardly ever, if ever. I don't remember, she may have been, but I don't remember it. She's always out either laying away from the water or she's out here eating. And the bully's over there in the shade. I saw something else across the pond too. Yeah, there's Bully, he's way over there. There's a little calf, there he is. And there's the other brown one. So his mama's in the water. His mama and another cow is over there. And look, little Bully's laying on top of that hill there. Yeah, king of the mountain. Bull of the mountain, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if I was smart, I'd pull some of these logs out of there. They fell down. These sassafras trees or some kind of trees there. They kept falling into the water, so I just left them. There's the one floating over there. There's 1, 2, 3 floating in here. A big one fell that way, so at least it didn't fall in the pond. I could see the roots sticking up. Yeah, I need to pull them out one of these days. Anyway, cattle here, okay, they're going off up here. That means they're going under the oiler, but they're not getting much use of the oiler since they're going on the sides. They're not getting touched by the oiler hardly at all. So I gotta work on something else for that. Getting a view of the Simpson weeds that I gotta spray from this side since the sun's shining on it. I'll probably get a view from the other side too, but the sun will be in my way, and those Simpson weeds will just be in the shadow. Oh look, way out there. Way out there. I think that's a big truck for harvesting their wheat, I think, or it's a fertilizer truck. I can't tell. Way out there in that wheat field. I think the wheat's already been harvested. That looks like from here it looks like a fertilizer truck, but I could be wrong. That's what it looks like, fertilizer truck. Anyway, I noticed something way back there. That tree right there, that has a bunch of those cicada brown branches on it. Yeah, here too, up there. And these I can't hardly see, but you can see the dead branches hanging down. Yeah, yeah. There's still there. You can still see signs of them. Of the signs of the cicada. They lay their eggs in the branches, the most tender branches on top. Okay, let's start spraying. Oh, they still got salt block in this. Oh, well look at there. I didn't even see this before. I think you need to come out here and spray for carpenter bees, because I think it's too late in the season for that. But I still think I'll still spray. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that carpenter bee damage. There, there, and there. Not so much on that top board. And not so much on these. This wood was treated, so I guess that one wasn't treated too good because they ate that one up. But all the rest, oh, look at that post. Look, something's chewing it up. Yeah, must be squirrels. Yeah, I guess there's not that many out here. I guess I can leave it alone. Anyway, there's the cattle. I built this pool, I don't know when me and my wife built this long time ago. I can't remember the date, a year. But it was, I don't remember. I remember building it, but I don't know what year it was. Anyway, we built it because sometimes the winter storms are pretty harsh with the snow and the sleet and then the ice. The ice is the worst, so this gave them some shelter to get out of the north. The cold wind and the snow and ice. The rain they don't worry about too much. Okay, let me get back to work on spraying. Yeah, I think there's more Jimson weeds here than there was on the other area that I sprayed on the other end. Well, I guess it's okay if I view it from this side. Yeah, I think today I'm just going to isolate the Jimson weeds because I got plenty of spray. Before I didn't have much spray, so I had to just spray the Jimson weeds, but now I can spray everything. Yeah, I'll cover everything. I'll spray everything here. Yeah. Okay. This is Jimson weeds I already sprayed before, and I said I was limited on spray, so I just sprayed the Jimson weeds because they were the most important ones to kill. But since I'm here and I got plenty of spray, I'm going to go ahead and spray the whole thing. Yeah, just like I am over here on the other Jimson weeds. Okay, that'll keep it clean for the hay this winter or this summer. Yeah, that way I don't have to mow this. Wind's picking up a little bit, blowing in off the woods, which is cool, but it's going to interfere with my spraying. And I think I'll spray from that end, working this way. That way the sun will be at my back, which is better for me. Looks like the Highland cattle are trying to stay in the shade as they eat, more or less. Well, it's already 9:20. It's not getting any cooler, so I got to put on my backpack sprayer, wear it, and start spraying. Get this job done. So then I can start mowing some grass at home. I guess I'll have an audience when I spray. They're keeping their eye on me. I'm gonna go down there and start spraying from that end. And like I said, I'm gonna spray everything in this. The whole area where I feed, where the leftover hay is, Jimson weeds and everything else. I was thinking ahead today. I folded in my mirrors so the cows don't rub on them, break them off. They rubbed on them before, but I caught it before they did any damage. Because that's where they're headed. Better check something out, aren't you? I think this is what they call June bugs. There's June bugs flying around, low to the ground. I remember these when I was a kid. I don't know much about them except by their name, June bugs. Look at all of them flying around. At first I thought they were bumblebees, but they're not. They're some kind of a beetle, I think. Yeah, I can see them good against this yellow straw or old hay. Yeah, there's some down. They're flying everywhere. Yeah, June bugs live in the ground out here, I think. Yeah, I'll have to look them up now when I get home. Yeah, there's June bugs everywhere here. Yeah, as long as they're not biting. As long as they don't bother me. Took me less than an hour to spray everything, and even sprayed around my hay wagons and stuff too. Look at how they drug that branch out. Yeah, Highland cattle are relaxed. The other cattle are out eating again. Okay, time for me to go back to the house and start cutting grass before it gets too hot. It's already 10 a.m. But the breeze feels good. Yeah. I went ahead and sprayed all these Jimson weeds. And I sprayed that again too, the whole area where the bales are being fed, and around the corner, and I sprayed around all the cars and the hay wagons and the other equipment back there. So I'm ready to go home. And I just about used up my sprayer. But that's okay, that's what I expected. These cattle are comfortable anywhere. Let me put my sprayer away and up on the back of the truck and head for the house. Yeah, cattle are going to start making their way back down to the other pasture near the road. Yeah, I think they got less flies. I don't see any flies on his face. There's too many. So I think that oiler's helping a little bit, but it wouldn't hurt him to corral them one of these days. Get some corn out here and get them all in the corral just to spray them. And also, of course, when I spray them in the corral, they don't want to go in the corral the next time. So I'm trying to decide what to do about that. I don't want to scare them away from my corral. Well, I'll just keep working on this oiler, the cattle rub, if I can keep improving that. I think I'll just keep adding old socks to it instead of the shirts. Okay, I'll see. I'll just wait and see. What loving cattle. Wonder what the one grooming gets out of it. Okay, I'm ready to head for the house. Oh no, more cattle are joining the party. My truck is surrounded. Hey, stop it! Stop it! Don't rub your head on there, hey! I gotta stop him. Bully's coming up and he can do more damage. Hey! Stop it. That's not a rubbing post, that's not a tree. Okay. Here he comes. Yeah, he's still got some flies. Okay, we had some horn button there. I heard some horns rattling. Those two got into a fight, the two standing ones. I think that's her daughter. That one's the daughter of that one. I think that one's from a different cow I had. Yeah, she's a daughter from a different cow. Okay. All right. Let's go. Before Bully gets here. Yeah, he's still got a lot of flies on his face. Yeah. All the other cattle are starting to come up too. Way back there, they're starting to creep up here. Every time he shakes his head, watch. He's got flies around his nose and eyes. See if I can make him shake his head. Yeah, come on. When he shakes his head, you see all the flies fly off. I better go before he comes after me. I almost forgot I got to make a stop at the main gate, unload that rock and dirt and those two rocks too. Let's see if I can do some improvement there. Well, that tells it all. 82 degrees Fahrenheit. This is from inside my truck. It's supposed to be the outside temperature, but who knows. At 10:10 a.m. on 6/25/2024. Okay, let's head down to the main gate now. I'm headed back to the house, but I gotta make a stop at the main gate. Unload some rock and dirt. I'm outside the gate. What's he doing? That was a backhoe. Looks like he scraped something on the when he crossed the bridge as he was going up that hill. That's a steep hill, I'll tell you that. Yeah. I don't know why people use it. There's other ways to go get over there on that side. Yeah. can go around both ways. You can go to the east and walk around to the south side over there. It's a better road too. And you can go west, which would be right, over at my crossroads. So you can go that way and go around. About the same distance both ways, but people like to take this, I guess it's called a shortcut. Coming down the hill is not so much of a problem, but going up is a pain. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. I got the rock and bucket and dirt down here, and I'm going to put it over there. I don't have the T-post yet. Maybe I should just leave the buckets and do that later. I got to bring some T-post down here first. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just leave the buckets, and I'll bring some T-post some other time. Well, the Highlanders came down here. The 3 Highlanders and that white heifer. Yeah, but she's looking back. She thought the rest of her herd was going to come down too, but they got held up somewhere. Anyway, I unloaded that material off my truck, and here it is. Oh, yeah, I'm going to use that old T-post that I dug out by the post yesterday. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, and there's a hole right there. There's a hole right there, a little dip. So I'm going to fill that in with dirt first. Or no, I'll probably put the rock in there first. Yeah, I'll put the rock down first. Both of them rocks, I'll put them in there. Then I'll cover that with dirt. And then I'll cover the edge here with rock. Yeah. But first I got to get 2 more T-posts. And if I can find some short ones like that one, I'll use them. I don't need a good T-post. I just need something to hold that log from sliding down the hill. Anyway, that's where I'm at now. I'll come back with some short T-posts if I have any. I think I got some somewhere. I'll just have to look for them. All right, now I got to go back to the house and mow some grass. Oh, I'm back at the house, but I'm going to take a break. It's about, what did I say, about 10:30 a.m. I'm going to take a break and cool off and get something to eat and drink. And then I'll get the lawnmower running, and I'll cut this patch of grass first. Then I'll cut this patch, and I'll throw it all into the middle on top of the sidewalk. It's supposed to lead to that door up there, to the carport garage, but I got it blocked off because of the cattle. My air conditioner's back there. So anyway, that's next after the one down by the pear tree. Then I'll cut these 3 patches. This one, that one, and the one on the side of the house. 3 patches here to cut for my garden mulch. Yeah, I got the little patch there on the side of the house. I got the little patch here in front of the porch. And I got this bigger patch here. Yeah, the way I'm going to cut these, I'm going to cut down the middle, make a nice clean path down the middle of each, what do you call it? Each spot. And then I'm going to cut and blow it all into the inside of the cut that I've made. So I'll keep it contained. It's easier to rake up that way. Okay, let's get in the house and cool off first. Well, I can show you how dry it's been. I don't think I have rain for what, at least 3 weeks. Except for that quarter inch we had on Sunday. That wasn't hardly anything. Yeah, but look at the cracks in the ground here. Yeah, it's dry. Well, it's ready heating up. It's 11:30 a.m. now, and it's already 85 degrees. Oh, what am I talking about? It's 95 degrees. Am I looking at that right? Yeah. Yeah, it's already 95 degrees. I may have waited too long to cut grass, but there's not much to cut, so I think I can handle it. Hope the mower don't get overheated. Okay, let's cut some grass. It's heating up faster than I thought. This is the first patch of grass I'm going to cut, and I'll get a shot after too. Well, first patch is cut, so I'll move on to the next one. Well, might be warming up, at least the breeze feels good. Nice breeze blowing, so that's good. Okay, this is the next patch. I'm going to mow it all toward the center. Well, this patch is cut. Now move on to the front yard. Now for the biggest patch. I'm going to go down the center and just keep going around and cut everything toward the center. Okay. There's a lot of weeds in here, but it'll still work as mulch. Okay, let's cut this one now. Yeah, I think I'll just get the view from the lawnmower. That way I don't have to get off. Yeah. I already know what the lawnmower looks like. Anyway, this is what I got to cut now. Right down the middle, and throw everything into the middle. So it's easier to pick up, break up. Okay, let's get going. Oh, I'm about halfway done. Stuff's pretty tough. I have to go over it twice. You can tell over there, that, and over here. But that's okay. I'll go slow. Oh boy, that grass is flying everywhere, and the wind's blowing it right back out of me. Okay, let's cut some more. Let's get this one done, and then I got 2 small patches to do. Well, I got it. At least I was in the shade for some of this. Oh, I missed the weed over there, big tall one. I'll run around that again and get that one. And then I'm headed over there to get this one here, and then the last one will be the side yard. Well, this is the next one. It's a small piece. Yeah. Oh, that was the biggest one over there. Yeah. Mostly weeds though. This here is mostly clover and some grass. Okay. Let's cut this one now. Well, I made the first cut. I went down and come back. I always have to cut it twice because it's so tall. Don't get it all in the first cut. Okay, and look at my pears. Yeah, that's a different variety than that pear over there. But they both taste good. This one here ripens a lot sooner, and they're real soft too when they are ripe. And this one here ripens later, and they're a little bit more firm than the other one. But they're not as firm as the ones I got from the farm down by the garden. Yeah, those are really crunchy and juicy and sweet. Okay, that one's cut. I'm gonna wait a day or two, let this dry up. It's easier to rake when it's dry. Yeah, it's hard to rake when it's wet. Besides, I don't want it to mold. It's like making hay. Gotta let it dry. Okay, and it should dry good today. Almost 100 degrees. Okay, it's ready. 95 or more. Forecast said 99, so we'll have to wait and see. Okay, I got one more patch of grass to cut over here on the side of the house. So let's get that one cut. At least I can rest in the shade for a little while. Anyway, this is the last patch I'm going to cut. It's got some grass in it, but not as much as that stuff over there. That's got too much fescue. Yeah, this got some. The grass that's in there is not fescue. Yeah, there's some fescue over here and mixed in, but most of it's that other kind. I think it's called matua, but I'm not sure. Okay, I only planted it one time a long time ago when I used to make hay in that big pasture down there before I put the cattle there. I had matua planted one year, some kind of New Zealand grass, and it grew pretty good. But then I needed to have that fence for the cattle, so that's what I did. I think some of the seed got brought back here, and it must have fell off a tractor or something. But since then, it just started to expand itself. It's growing everywhere now around here, around the house. All right, let's start cutting this one. Get it done. It's getting hot now. I want to go back in the house. I think it's after noon already. After 12 noon, that is. Okay, let's go. Yeah, that stuff was tough. I went over it twice though. Only got a few more rounds to go and I'll be done. I think I'll fuel the lawnmower up before I park it down over there in its normal parking spot. That way when I want to cut grass again, it'll be ready refueled. Because I'm going to be passing right through there where the gasoline is stored, so I'll just refuel it then. Okay, let me finish cutting this one. Oh, this last patch of grass is cut. And all I'm going to do now is wait a few days, let it dry up. Yeah, 2, maybe 3 days. Then I'll rake it up. Yeah, and try to put some in the garden. Whatever I don't need in the garden right now, I'll probably pot it up and cover it with a tarp or something to keep it. It's like a hay bale. Yeah. I got some plastic I can cover it up with. Well, I gotta make sure it's dry though. Yeah, make sure it's dry. Okay, and in this heat, it'll dry pretty quick and pretty. It'll get pretty dry. Okay, let's go refuel now. I'll show you my legs. Look at my socks. Those were nice, clean white socks when I started. Yeah, that stuff. Grass was blowing everywhere. I got some on my arm too here, and on this arm as well. Yeah, and all over my back and head. Yeah, blowing everywhere. Okay, that's it. The back door. Let's go refuel the lawnmower now. Then I can go to the house and clean up. Well, lawnmower's refueled. I'm gonna drive it back down to its parking spot. Oh, and I saw a few carpenter bees flying around in here. Only a couple. I need to start spraying again. Yeah, I gotta keep them under control. At least I know it works. Permethrin works pretty good. I just have to apply it more than I thought I would have to, but whatever kills them, that's what I want to use. Well, I'm ready to go to the house and cool off and clean up. Oh, let's come over here and look at this corn. I can see the corn's under stress again from the heat. You can see the dryness up there on the hill, even up here. Yeah, corn's curling. It needs water. It's growing a little better in the branch there. Oh boy, yeah, it's going to feel it today. It's a hot one today, and it's dry. The heat's not so bad. It's the dryness that's affecting it more than anything else. If it had enough moisture, it could tolerate the heat. But it needs water. Corn needs water, and my pasture needs water. My hay field needs water. I think there was a 70% chance of rain tonight. Probably has something to do with this hot weather coming in, and then followed by a cold spell. What do you call it? Cold front. Yeah, it's like today's 99, like tomorrow it's only in the 80s, low 80s tomorrow, so that's what's going to it might trigger the rain. Let's hope I get some. All right, I'll catch you later. I'm going in the house to stay cool. Well, I think I need to buy a new air filter for the lawnmower. Let's see what can I get a good picture of that? Yeah, there you go. Okay, I'll see if I can find a new one. Here's a quick review of the patches of grass I cut. This was number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that's it. Okay, now I can go in the house. Cool off and clean up. Oh boy, I can feel the heat now. I'm going in. I think the corn's feeling the heat too. Alright, I'm done for now. I might come back out later in the evening. Now I might water the garden. Oh, the forecast for today was right. It is 99 degrees right now, pushing 100. Okay, I'm cooling off in the house, or I was, but now I just come out and check the temperature, and it's almost 1 p.m. So I'm gonna stay in the house until maybe 6 o'clock or so. Yeah, maybe it'll cool off by then, and hopefully we'll get some rain tonight too. 70% chance, so that's something. We sure need it. Let's hope so. Boy, when I stepped outside from my air-conditioned house, oh, the heat just about knocked me over. It's so hot and humid. I wouldn't think it's so humid because where's the moisture coming from? It must be in the air because it's not in the soil. Oh, but it's so, oh, the heat just dragged me down. I don't know how we survived back in the day when before we had air conditioning. Guess we were tougher back then. But I'm conditioned for air conditioning. So, just let me enjoy it while I can. Alright, I'm going to stay in the house till this evening. Hopefully it'll be cooler by then. 1 p.m. Tuesday, June 25. It's a Tuesday, and it's a hot one today. 99 degrees so far. And I'm going to stay in the house the rest of the day until around 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. Just to avoid the heat. Alright, catch you later. Well, get a view of it from a distance. Yeah. I cut that there. I cut that little one there. Yeah, the front yard looks a little cleaner now. A little bit cleaner. I'll cut that down there too. Yeah, looks better too. Oh, it's too hot out here. I gotta get in. I think it's even getting hotter if that's possible. Well, it's about 1:30 p.m. and looks like the temperature's right at 100 right now. I'll check out later. A couple hours. Or about an hour. I'll see if it gets any hotter than 100. Okay, gotta go in the house. Cool off. Well, looks like it's 102 degrees. If I'm reading that right. 102 degrees. It's about 3:40 p.m. in the afternoon on Tuesday, June 25. Yeah, heated up a lot more than the forecast showed. Okay, 102 at 3:40 p.m. Still too hot to do anything outside. Well, since it's so hot, I came out to for a few minutes to rake up this first pile to help it dry, because I like to pick it up this evening while it's still dry in case it rains. I raked up the number 2 pile. It's already dry. This was thinner, so it's dried faster. I'm hearing thunder to the north. I heard thunder back in that area. And the wind's blowing from the east, southeast. It keeps changing direction. Once it was blowing from the northeast, now it's blowing from the southeast. I think there's a storm there. And it's sucking the air to it. The low pressure over there is sucking the air right to it. Okay, that's what's creating this wind. But it feels good though. Even though the sun's hot, the wind feels nice. And it's partially cloudy now too, so it's cooling it off. I'm going to rake up some more grass. Help it dry. So hopefully I can pick it up tonight before the sun goes down. Yeah, getting kind of cloudy now. Yeah. I turned this over too to let the green stuff underneath dry out a little bit. Lost the sun though. It's a lot cooler now without the sun beating down. Yeah. This is the third. This is the third patch. So this was the thickest one, so it was the greenest too. This is a 4th patch, and it was almost dry already, but I spread it out anyway. I'm hoping to pick it up around 7. I can hear thunder to the east now too. And here's the 5th patch that I raked apart to help it dry. It was pretty dry, but the wind will help dry it out a little bit more. I'm going to try to pick all this up in case it does rain tonight. At least I'll have it picked up and protected from the rain. Alright, that's the last one. I'm going back in the house. Checking the radar too. Boy, what a difference a few clouds make. When I came out here a few minutes ago, the sun was bearing down on me. Yeah. When I started raking up that one, and but by the time I got to the second pile, it was really getting cloudy and cooler. Like right now, it's real nice, comfortable even. Yeah, and I hear thunder out in that area. Yeah, nice breeze blowing in from the north now. Wind keeps changing direction though. Okay. I could probably pick up the grass now because it's comfortable out here. I'm not even sweating anymore. But the grass is still a little green in some places. So I'll give it. I'll wait till about 6. That's about 2 more hours. Yeah, I'll let the wind dry it. Yeah, who knows? Sun might come out too. All right, I'm gonna pick this up. Pick it back up later. Okay. Catch you later. 20 minutes ago, it was 102, and now at 4 p.m. it's went back down to 98. Don't feel like 98 because the wind is cool. And it's going to cool down even more than that. So I'll come out later and update the temperature. Well, according to the radar, there's some small spotty storms to the north of me, but there's a lot more bigger storms to the northwest. No, northeast. Yeah, northeast, not northwest. Northeast. Yeah. There is some to the northeast. There is some to the northwest. Yeah, but I gotta zoom this thing out. Let's see if I can do that. How do I do it? Yeah. Yeah, there's a storm to the northwest over there. That's probably the one I was hearing. That one and the one to the east. So, yeah, this long line near the bottom, it's east of me. East, east, northeast. And the one up above there on the left, that's northwest of me. All right. Well, at least nothing's happening around here. Just clouds, which is, well, I guess in a way it's good because now it's cooler. Okay, I'll check it later. Well, this radar shows 5:20 p.m. and right now it's 5:25 p.m. And storms have moved south. Now they're past me. Now they're. So I don't know. I might get a stray shower here and there, but nothing definite. I hear it thundering outside, but that's about it. I haven't gone outside to look. I've just been watching the radar. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna go outside here about 6. And in about another half an hour, I want to go outside and see if I can rake up that grass if it's dry enough. And if it didn't get rained on. I didn't hear any rain, so I think it's still dry outside. But we still might get some rain. I'm hoping. It's about 5:30 p.m. It's not hot or nothing right now. I didn't check the temperature, but feels good here. But it did rain a little bit here, just a little bit. Yeah, you can see water on my weight there on the tractor. There's a bigger cell over that way, but that's moving south and east. Yeah, that's a big. Somebody's getting a lot of rain down there, and there's more down that way. So, yeah, I don't think I got. I don't even think I got enough to settle the dust. Anyway, there might be some more popping up later tonight. I hope. Yeah. I'm looking southwest right now. That's southwest. And that's south. So they're getting a good rain over that way. But I can still see the sun's still pretty high above the cornfield here. And you can see some water on the road, but not much. Hardly any. Yeah, just enough to wet the road. Well, it's back to around 85 degrees at 5:30 p.m. So at least it's more comfortable out here now. I'm gonna still wait till about 7 or 6 or 7 to pick up the grass because it might be a little bit damp now, but not much. I'll wait and see. At least the temperature's comfortable again. But it's almost trying to rain here. Seemed like the rain got closer to me. That rain that was over there, that moved this way. It's unusual for it to move in this direction. And I can still hear thunder. There's more rain down that way. Yeah, that's where it's all hanging out. It tried to move up here, but it seemed like it's going more east than north. And look at that cloud shifting up there, passing across the sun. Yeah, I got a few extra drops, but not enough to make a difference. I probably won't be picking up any grass because it probably got a little wet. And I still might get rained on, so I ain't worried about the grass. It'll still be there when I want to pick it up. Okay. Look at a little bright hole back there. Sun's still pretty high. I think it's almost 6. It's right there around 6 p.m. right now. So sun's got another 2 hours before it sets. So it's up there somewhere behind that cloud now. I'll just wait and see what happens. let these storms do what they got to do. I'd rather have the rain than the grass picked up. Yeah, I'd rather have the rain. I can pick it up, pick the grass up later. Oh boy. I better go back in the house. It'll start. I think it's trying to. The lightning. I can hear the thunder. And there's rain all the way to the south of me. South, then east. Yeah, it's raining. I hope I get some of that. I hope it comes up here to me. I can feel a few drops, but I'm more afraid of the lightning. Yeah, I better go in the house. It's starting to rain now, so I better go in the house in case the lightnings. Oh, here it comes. Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain. Da 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 da. Yeah, it's raining on me, so yeah, I won't pick the grass up today. Even if the sun comes back out, grass will still be too wet. Well, I guess I'll end it here since I'm not going to pick nothing up. Okay, this will be the end. And I'll be checking the radar. And if we get enough rain, I'll report back. Alright, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Well, this radar shows 6 p.m. and I just came in and it's just a few minutes after 6, so this is pretty much up to date. So I was getting a few drops from this, some of these clouds there, but most of it's south. Most of that rain is south of me, south and east already, so I don't know what I'm going to get, if any. I got a few drops when I was out there, but not very much though, really. But I can always hope. And there's supposed to be some more coming in tonight too, so we'll see about that. Alright, I'm gonna end it here, but I might update this later depending on what happens. Alright, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Oh, the 2 kittens are up here on my back porch. And they didn't run away. Oh, that's because they're with their mama. Okay. Anyway, I just come out to see what the weather was doing. They're trying to sprinkle. We didn't get much rain. Or I didn't get much rain. I think it's mostly over. It might, some rain might develop at night, overnight, so I'll have to wait and see. You kittens. You gonna be tame for me, or it's gonna be a wild one like your mama? Anyway, right now the temperatures are back down to about just below 80, about 79 degrees. So it's dark enough. Another hour before the sun goes down, but it's dark enough because of the overcast skies that my automatic light came on my porch. Anyway, I'm just going to go out and take a look. Well, I don't hear no thunder or storms. There's just some overcast skies, that's all. But the temperature's nice now, just like it was this morning. Yeah. So, it was hot, pretty hot today though. In the 102, couldn't believe it. And then it cooled off as soon as the clouds came in and the storms popped up. It cooled off. All right, I'm gonna go to the west side and check what's going on over there before I call it a day. Yeah. Birds are chirping. It's going to be a quiet evening. It's comfortable now. It's comfortable to be outside. I was going to water the plants, but I'll wait till tomorrow. This pile was the driest when I raked it up because it was real thin. So I'm going to check it, see how wet it is. It's wet on top. But I don't think it goes very deep. Yeah, it was only wet on top. I dug down in the middle, and it's dry hay down in the middle, so I'll just leave it alone. I'll pick it up some other day when it dries up again. It's 7:20 p.m. and cooled off a lot, but the grass is still too wet to pick up, so I'll get it one of these days. Hey, swallow. That's a barn swallow. Wait! What are you doing? What? They're attacking me. Oh, it's a cat. They're after the cat. Kitties. Yeah. They must have a nest here somewhere. Yeah, anyway, what was I talking about? Here we go again. Yeah, bird's trying to scare that. Watch this. Watch this. Let's see what the bird does. Oh, it's resting up there. Yeah, that bird was trying to attack the cat. Oh, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, I didn't get any. I got a few drops. That's about it. Yeah, I didn't really get much. Oh, don't crawl on me. Come on, back off, get up. Come on, cat. No, don't. Stay in front of me. Don't crawl on me. Don't. Stay there. I gotta get away from the truck, otherwise he's gonna jump on me. And he's jumped pretty far before. Anyway, it cooled off a lot, below 80 now. And, but like I said, I didn't get hardly any rain. We might have got a few drops to settle the dust, if that. But I'm hoping for some more rain tonight. Well, it rained around me though. It rained to the north and it rained more to the south of me. But I'll get what I get when I get it. Alright, that's all for today. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. I do hear thunder to the north again. Yeah. There's still some storms popping up here and there. I think that they call them pop-up thunderstorms. Yeah. I'm just glad it cooled off. Yeah, I'm glad it cooled off. Breezes are feeling good. Compared to what it was this afternoon, 102. Tonight feels good. Yeah. Alright, that's it for today. I gotta go in. Got something done today. I'll get something done tomorrow too. It's supposed to be cooler tomorrow in the low 80s. That's good. Alright, catch you on the next one. Bye. I don't know if I can hear me, but it's 7:50 p.m. and I'm finally getting some rain. Alright, even my gutter's overflowing. Okay, oh, there's some lightning. I'm standing under my carport. Oh, I'm glad I got some rain finally. Yeah, this is good. Feels good to get rain again. Yeah. Wait a minute. I'm hearing hail. I thought I heard some hail. Yeah. Some little bitty hail, I hear it. I don't see it yet. I don't see nothing on the ground. Oh well. Anyway, I'm just glad I'm getting some rain. Yeah, I can still hear thunder too. No, I lost my internet. Yeah, I knew something was happening when I always lose internet when it starts to rain like this. And then I heard the rain. Yeah, once I heard the rain, I come out and check it out. Yeah, it's a nice downpour. I like it. Yeah. Yeah. Good thing I didn't water the garden. I didn't have to. We got some rain now. Wait! Oh, there was a lightning. Let's see how far away it is. It's gonna make a loud crack here pretty soon. And that crack. There it is. Yeah, and that loud crack, I think, loosed some water up there. Made the water fall down. I better get in the house in case there's a stray lightning somewhere. Okay, hey, I just saw that one. I gotta go in. I don't like it out here. Alright, I like the rain, but not the lightning. Alright, catch you on the next one. Bye. Well, this radar is from 8:15, and that's only a few minutes ago. And yeah, I'm getting the rain. Yeah, it looks like there's some more on the way too, to the west, to the left there, way out there to the left. Yeah, way out there. There's no more rain on the way. Well, at least I got some rain. That's all I care about. Okay, that's all for today. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. There. That's the rain I was getting. That, according to this forecast, I'm going to get right there. We're going to get some more rain later tonight. So let's see if that's going to be true. Yeah, right about here. Right there is where I was. Yeah. Okay, this is the future. Okay, that's the past. Let's see. That's, I'm going to watch it one more time. Right about now. That's the... Okay, now we're in the future again. Alright, that's all. Catch you on the next one. Bye.